Hello and welcome to Guess My Blood Sugar, the drinking game. I'm Patric Ciervo.
And I'm Marcus Grimm, and Patrick and I are both type 1 diabetics. You've seen a lot of our Guess My Blood Sugar movies. Well, today we've got a game, and for this game we've brought in a lot of special players. That's right, folks. We have brought on a whole panel, and they will be guessing the most important numbers in Patrick and my life. We've been writing down what's happened to our blood sugar all week.
Furthest away from the blood sugar, we'll have to take a drink based on a drink card that I will draw.
Patrick, have you been practicing with those cards all week yourself? Do you know that they work really well?
They do work very well,
Okay.
Especially the ones that say, take a shot if with the co-host that did not email you back.
This is where you're giving me a hard time because I didn't look at the script till yesterday, right?
Right. And apparently you didn't look at the script right now.
Here's what I do know. You have assembled a star-studded panel. Patrick, let's talk about who you are bringing on the show today because this panel kicks ass.
So first we have Sarah Clemency, who is a comedian and pianist. She is one half the comedy duo of Catherine and Sarah, and she's been in the sketches that I wrote in the show Patric Writes Sketches, and she also wrote and directed the comedy musical Becoming Vegan.
And I got to tell you something, if you've paid any attention to the Guess My Patrick Blood Sugar videos, you know the next guy. It's Curt Riedy. He's in the background of everything we do. He produces it, he directs it, and he's even starred in them. If you saw the one that we did called Breaking Beaties, well, he played the part of a Gus Fring-like inspired character, right, Curt?
Yeah, I guess once you told me that just now that I was playing Gus, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Well, hey, in addition, Curt plays in the sketch comedy group High Drama. And like I said, he's been involved with all of our productions. So we're bringing him out in front of the camera. Welcome back, Curt.
And next we have Jenna Kuerzi, who has performed in plays and sketches throughout Philly. She also performed a solo show last year at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival called Johnny Depp, a retrospective in late stage capitalism. And coming up in June, it's her 2-year diabetic anniversary, meaning she is just like Marcus and us.
How about that, Jenna? 2 years ago, did you imagine that you would be sitting stuck in your house playing a virtual drinking game due in no small part to your diabetes?
No. And actually, it might have been better without the diabetes part, but okay.
We are thrilled to have you here. Now we also have, and this is kind of a very weird thing for me because we've got Jacquie Baker on this program. Now, some of you might know that there was an original Guess My Blood Sugar video umpteen years ago, and this was before Patrick had actually cast me on the series. And so it was Jacquie Baker who played Patrick's foil in episode 1. Like I said, I kind of feel like we're on Roseanne here. She's the original Becky, I'm the new Becky, but this is the episode where like they interact, so it's going to be great.
All Beckys are created equal.
And not only was Jacquie in that original Guess My Blood Sugar video, she's also half of the comedy duo, the incredible Shrinking Matt and Jacquie, and she is a member of the sketch group in Philly called The Flat Earth. Jacquie Baker, thrilled to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
If I'm going to be honest with everyone, everyone is about to get annihilated. But in order to not get to the point where you forget how to spell your name, you need to know about diabetes.
And there's a lot you need to know. You need to know your carbs. You need to know that carbs and stress make your blood sugar go up.
And insulin and cardio make it go down.
Diabetics like us try to keep their blood sugar between 80 and 120, but it's not uncommon at all for blood sugar to go into the 200s.
And finally, there are 2 types of insulin, a bolus and a basal. The bolus insulin is what you would give for food or if you are too high, while the basal is the insulin that's supposed to keep your blood sugar normal when you're doing nothing, basically. So with all that said, I think we should get to the questions and get drinking because everyone looks super sober.
And Patrick, I'll tell you what, these people are about to get initiated hardcore.
All right, so I'll start with question 1. So it's midnight and I'm probably watching The Daily Show. I go to bed around midnight with my blood sugar at 152. I do nothing and wake up at 6:44. What was my blood sugar when I woke up?
I have one clarification question, Patrick. You woke up at 6:44 a.m. or p.m.?
That's AM.
That's okay. I know you haven't been too busy lately.
Do we get any clues here? So, for example, how much would a regular blood sugar drop over the course of the night? You wanna
So
just-
ideally, if your basal is correct, it won't drop at all. It will stay the same.
The goal is 80 to 120. So if everything worked out perfect, he'd be between 80 and 120. But it's diabetes. That's Patrick.
God, I keep changing my answer.
I
Okay.
know, me too.
All right, I'm sticking with that. I'm sticking with that.
I'm gonna get punished anyway, so I'm
Yeah, I know. I'm like, well, I know mine.
Yeah.
But here's the joke. That gives me no advantage. It's all completely different.
Are we ready with the answers?
Yeah.
Yep.
What do we
All
got?
right, let's see what you have.
I put 130.
Oh, I put 137.
Ooh.
Jenna thinks I'm 60.
60.
Let's see, Curt.
Put 145.
145. So I believe Jenna is the furthest away because my blood sugar did not go down, but she was correct. It did not stay where I would have liked it. It was 190.
Ooh.
So my drink card says, take a drink, Jenna, but pick a friend to drink with you.
Oh, Jacquie Baker.
Hey, Jenna. Cheers.
Cheers.
And I strongly encourage anyone to just drink whenever they want to.
All right. This one is in the category of diabetic trivia, not my own blood sugar. So, if you may have heard that insulin is considered to be one of the most expensive liquids in the world. In fact, on the internet in 2016, somebody said that the average price of insulin was $9,400 per gallon. However, insulin is not the most expensive liquid in the world. The most expensive liquid in the world, scorpion venom. So for this next question, how much per gallon is scorpion venom?
You said it was 9,400 for insulin.
Insulin is $9,400 per gallon.
I hope you looked that up and you didn't know that offhand.
I don't know what you're into, Marcus, but it could be scorpion venom.
I trade in scorpion venom futures.
He has them in Go-Gurt containers.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that makes him feel anything anymore.
All right. What do we got, folks?
I put 25,000.
25.
$22,222.
Million?
11,000. I didn't go too far over.
11,000. Well, we'll have to figure out on the math who did the worst, but I know that Jenna, who lost last time, won this time
Oh.
because scorpion venom is actually $39 million per gallon. So,
What?
So next time,
I was just highballing.
Holy crap.
Wow. That's a lot of money.
So I think Curt is furthest off then with 11.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So
Big
Curt,
time.
you just have a plain old just drink. Just drink alone.
What we've been doing for a while.
Always do.
I have a question about scorpion venom. What are people using this for?
Yeah.
Kill people?
Use medicine?
I actually do have my notes here, and it actually has been used to treat irritable bowel syndrome. So
Oh.
No. No.
you didn't think I would have an answer for that, did you? But I was.
I was hoping you would, because I needed to know this. Before I go out and I purchase scorpion venom, I want to know.
That's facts.
All right, so I'll move on to my question number 2. So after I woke up with that 190 blood sugar, I gave myself a unit of insulin. What was I then at 10:30 a.m.?
1 unit.
1 unit.
Kurt's got a good calculator he's working on there. He's
Oh, I'm not doing calculations. That's straight paper.
Are we good?
Yeah.
All right, let's hold up the answers.
Said 110.
120.
120,
140.
And what was Kurt's?
125.
125? Okay, Sarah, you were the furthest off, and Jenna got it correctly on the mark. It was 140.
Oh!
So again, your
Wait.
card is just simply drink alone.
Drink alone. So sad.
Mhm.
If I were going to place a bet on this next one, Patrick, well, this might play to Jenna's strength, or at least her experience.
If it's
No
Johnny
pressure.
Depp, I'll die.
So we all know diabetics, all the insulin that we take is based on the carbs that we're going to eat. And so were you to walk into a neighborhood Starbucks right now and order the 16-ounce Frappuccino, what's the carb count of a 16-ounce Frappuccino at Starbucks?
Mhm.
What kind of Frappuccino is it?
Yeah, do we have
Yeah.
sugars or anything in there?
That's true.
It's a straight up mocha. Straight up mocha.
Mocha. Okay.
Okay. Oh, that changes my answer then.
All right.
Carbs.
Carbohydrates or carbs, however you, those of us who are diabetics, we tend to call them carbs. But if you want to call them carbohydrates, that, we won't fault you for that.
Because it's the name.
Look, Patrick, I'm high right now.
Oh boy.
What do we have, people? How many carbs are there in a Frappuccino? We should go to Jenna first. Put some pressure on her.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually don't know because I don't drink that shit. 36 grams?
6? We got a 6?
36.
Oh, I thought you said 6 too. Jesus.
36.
I would have been worried about her.
Yeah.
I said 32. That's pretty close to Jenna.
Jenna.
I put 50 because I have no idea.
Oh, ready for this? I put 120 because I don't know what carbs are.
Oh.
I thought they were in milligrams.
Well, maybe we won't be surprised to know that Jackie is the loser. However, major props to Curt, who nailed it right on the button. So
50? Wow. Again, I'm in Jackie's boat where I know nothing about that, and that was just a
I
phantom.
don't eat that shit, so.
Jackie, I'm very sorry about this, but the card says
Oh!
A very big cup of wine.
Oh my god!
we can let you work on it.
Jackie.
Maybe I shouldn't put that too early.
Oh, she's going for it. She's going for it.
Oh,
Ooh!
Launch it.
Oh my God.
I felt my blood sugar go up.
Yeah.
There's only 45 more questions.
Are you serious? There's 45 more. No. All right, guys,
Lord.
buckle up. I'm about to get real weird.
All right.
I'm gonna just have a swig.
There you go.
Jesus.
You should, Jackie, you should probably pour a little bit in your glass so the next time you finish your drink.
Yeah. Just have
Oh,
babies.
you're so smart, Sarah.
Yes.
Are we ready for our next one?
Yeah.
Yay! Great. Well, our next question actually includes a sponsor. So this next question is brought to you by 11 Goods Cider. 11 Goods is a small cider company in downtown Lancaster. It's one of my favorite ciders.
Ooh.
Now, when I most recently bought a case of 11 Goods cider, on the can it says 14 grams of carbs for the entire can. I took 1.7 units of insulin. I was 110 when I first opened the can. So I was 110, 14 grams of carbs. And what was my blood sugar 30 minutes later?
You took how many units?
I'm just adding random numbers together.
I took 1.7 units. 1.7 units. All right. What do we have for answers?
123.
Went 125.
I put 130.
I didn't put anything. 125.
Hey, you can't do that.
Well,
Patrick, do you have anything to say before I give the answer? I feel like you have an answer here, Patrick.
I'm gonna say 160.
Yeah. Well, guess what, Patrick? You would be the loser.
Oh, damn. Well, you know what? Then I'll take the drink then. But my drink card says take a drink with anyone who's ever edited and guessed my blood sugar video.
Excellent, excellent. Yes, that last one brought to you by Levin Good Cider, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So
We got a sponsor. We got a sponsor. So this means we all get paid for that,
I like how
right?
Jen and I are doing the same dance, the sponsor dance.
spot on, spot
We're all
on.
getting complimentary cases, right?
So I'll go to my blood sugar question. So as you recall, my blood sugar was 140. Then I gave myself 10.9 units for a 60-carb breakfast. And about 2 hours later, I had 5 units on board. What was I with that 5 units still in me?
I just feel like Kurt's got a pocket calculator there that he's just.
What PI you working
I gotta
with,
figure
Kurt?
this out. I have to be a hero.
I'm just writing down numbers.
Yeah, I don't have a pump, so I don't know.
All right, let's see what you guys said.
Said 120.
110.
110,
I said 140.
Yeah,
140.
I thought you went up as well, so I went 148.
So who said, what did you say, Jenna?
120.
And you said 110, Sarah?
No, I said 120.
Oh, wait,
well.
I said 110. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Steal my
Write that
answers.
down.
So I did go up. I went up to 220.
Whoa.
So
Don't
Jenna,
understand how this works.
Yeah.
Jenna, you get to take a drink with a friend there.
Oh, Kurt, why don't we take a drink together?
Cheers.
Cheers, new friend.
I truly appreciate you.
Oh.
So that 220 blood sugar was about 12:30. An hour later at 1:30, I started weightlifting, humble brag, and I had 2.8 units on board. I don't know. What was my blood sugar after 30 minutes of weights?
And you already had 2.2 units.
In my system, that was still bringing me down theoretically.
180.
180, all right. Let's go with Kurt.
I also have 180.
Oh.
Wow, okay. Jackie
169.
Nice.
and Jenna.
I said 190.
You know what? It looked like Kurt and Sarah were doing well for a little bit until Jenna came in with the 190. I was 195. So I think, Jackie, you're furthest off at 160 or 165. So it just says take a drink with a friend here. You don't have to finish anything.
I will take a drink. Sarah, hello.
Ready.
Celebrate.
Did you take insulin before you did this?
Yes, but not for this.
Oh.
I have insulin in for dinner. I kind of forgot.
Insulin for dinner.
I have insulin.
Yeah, but that's actually not a bad idea. I should take insulin for this.
So, this next one is not trivia, but it's curious. So, one of the things that I did this year, early in the year, just before coronavirus hit, was I decided to go out and get a medical marijuana card, which has been extremely awesome during all of this. But my question to you is, what has my average insulin dosage done since I went on medical marijuana 3 months ago? So a percentage that you think I'm using more or less insulin, and how much more or less do you think I'm using?
Ooh.
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 Trying to play to your guys' strengths a little bit more.
What are you implying, Marcus?
License to chill.
All right, what do we got?
It
I think
went down.
15% less.
Went down by 5%.
I said went down by 50%.
I said it went down by 10% because you don't look like you're a munchies guy. That would make it go up.
Like, I don't know math.
Jenna nailed it correctly, down by 5%. Very, very well done.
Okay.
That's
If
awesome.
that's a bit of a stretch there, Sarah, but
I had 10% at first, and I was like, that seems too low.
Come on, Sarah. We're supposed to mind meld here. You should have went with 10%.
I'm sorry.
So then, once again, your punishment is take a drink, but with a friend this time.
Okay, let's do Jackie.
Hey, girl, hey.
So 20 minutes into the run, I was 126. For that, I had 8 carbs, and then I ran additional 15 minutes. What was I when the run ended?
126, you ate carbs?
Yeah, I had
What
8
did you eat?
carbs,
Oh, you had 8 grams.
8 grams of carbs.
Why do you keep running? Sorry, that's a side question.
very nice.
All right, so what do we think? Let's start with Jackie.
Oh, is it because I'm the dumbest? 135?
Curt?
I say you went down to 120.
All right. Sarah?
I said 115.
All right, and Jenna?
145?
135?
45.
145. I think you're the furthest off. Everyone did well. Oh no, fuck it. I was looking at the wrong answer.
You know
Come on.
thyself?
I was 95. I
Get
was
ready,
95.
Jackie.
You're
I'm
still
still the
off. You're still the
furthest away.
furthest off.
Yeah.
I'm kind of upset that you're the one because the drink card is take a drink with anyone who checked their blood sugar today. So everyone did.
Oh, all 3 of us.
Yeah.
Great.
So today, all of the insulin that Jenna and Patrick and myself consume, it's 100% artificial, made in a lab. But for the first several years, insulin was extracted from an animal, and people took that animal insulin to survive. So the question then is, the original insulin, what animal did it come from?
Oh my God, I have no idea.
And I feel like Curt should know.
Know this.
Whatever his punishment is, it has to be doubled if he gets this wrong.
I just was reading about this.
No, you weren't. Stop. I just heard a podcast about this the other day.
No, it came up.
I think there's 2 answers, right?
Well, that's a great question, because technically once insulin got going, there were 2 main animals that we got it from, but there was one that was actually several years before the other. All
And
right.
how are you going to judge who's the furthest away?
Well, I think it's going to be whichever's the most ridiculous. All right, what do we got?
Piggies.
Okay.
Pigs,
I didn't think of that. I said monkeys.
monkeys,
Oh,
and
no.
No, it's crazy. Mine says pigs. Mine says pig.
It didn't
It's
say
crazy that it
jellyfish
says
on
pig.
it, Curt?
Yeah, what is that?
No, it didn't. It didn't say. It doesn't say jellyfish. It mentions a very
Oh
specific
my
type
God.
of pig.
The jellyfish pig. I know.
Barely an animal.
do you not remember that probably the funniest bit that we've done was blending up pig's feet to make fake insulin in one of our movies?
I completely forgot.
Wow.
I really thought you were going to lose with monkey, but boy, Curt came in strong. Closed like a winner or a loser. What's the punishment, Patrick?
So it's take a drink, but take a drink with anyone who's ever been to France.
Oh,
I've never been to France.
I've never been to France.
I've been to France.
Oh,
I had a
I've been to
a
France.
very nice great aunt and uncle, and they took me to France.
Oh.
I'll go
know.
to France after this.
Just thought we'd learn something about everyone when we do this.
The Lancaster Beer Company is sponsoring us to go to France.
Yeah, that's exactly it. We're all going. Yeah.
Oh my God.
My blood sugar was 135 when I woke up this morning. And shortly after that, my wife and I started having a conversation about
Oh.
what?
Uh-oh.
Curt froze.
Conversations made him freeze.
No, I like you paused on your like, oh, then me and my wife started and then it was like a weird pause. I'm like, wait, what?
Curt, you keep breaking up at the funniest times.
Uh-huh.
Gods are shining upon us.
So after that part, Curt,
I have the
my-
digital hiccups apparently.
we started
So you
talking
guys were
about.
having sex then? What happened?
So we're talking about a trip that we're going on in 2 weeks. We're going to be in our car driving down to Florida, and my wife is understandably nervous and wants things to be as clean and sterile as possible. And so she promptly goes on eBay and buys 2 cans of Lysol. How much did my wife spend for 2 cans of Lysol on eBay today?
Lysol wipes or Lysol liquid?
Yes.
That's a great question. No, it's the spray cans, the
Oh.
real deal. After she told me that, she asked me if I was mad, and I said, not if you allow me to use this on the game show tonight.
Wait.
Got me more than I think.
That-
then.
That changes everything.
Does this have anything to do with diabetes?
All right, what do we got?
99, Bob.
Oh,
I said 50. I
I
don't know.
also said 50.
I
Okay.
put $28 with $9 shipping.
Nice.
Oh.
Well, Jackie's probably not surprised to know she'll be drinking. My wife spent $89 for 2 cans of Lysol.
Big ones, I hope.
That is price gauging.
Yeah.
God bless America. All right, what do I have to do? Whole bottle? Oh my God.
Hold on,
80
hold
I'm
on.
sorry.
But you do have to do a shot with everyone who has a functioning pancreas.
Nuns.
That's a Sarah. That's a Kurt.
I'm safe.
Hell yeah.
That's a lot of wine. See, I don't
Oh
know
wait,
what
I have to
wine-
do a shot. Hold on.
It pays to pay a lot of money on medical supplies.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Smashing Pumpkins, guys, for life.
For life. Billy Corgan or
Just living that Siamese dream right now, everybody.
I'm feeling both melancholy and the infinite sadness.
yeah, all of it.
All right. So my question is a trivia question. How many decisions do a diabetic make about their blood sugar a day?
Carry the 4. Squeeze the jellyfish.
Gotta milk that jellyfish for the answers.
It's
the
stinks,
jelly.
guys.
Milk a jellyfish. Baby.
I was
It's
bitten
fine.
by a jellyfish once when I was 12. Horrible.
Bitten or stung?
No, I was stung. I was stung.
Oh, stung.
Because they don't have.
They don't really bite. They don't really
I
have.
don't have
I
mouth.
thought you said bitten.
He did.
Hey, Curt, they don't have insulin either.
It was stung. Yeah, they bit me and injected all their insulin into my body, and it was just
What do we got?
So yeah,
I shot up at like 20.
148, Jenna.
Yeah.
48. Oh, damn. I said 50, but I know it's probably higher than that.
50.
I have 65 and a little picture of Patrick going,
And what you say? What did you say, Jackie? The 18?
I said 18 because I guess I don't make many decisions in my life.
Yeah. I think 18 is the lowest. According to her, it's 180.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just read that, so that was
Yeah.
A day?
A lot of those decisions we make are bad ones. So,
Yeah. Speaking of a bad decision, Marcus, did you just finish your drink?
Uh-oh.
No.
Okay. Well, because Jackie, it says finish your drink with a co-host who didn't respond to any of my emails.
I will
I
drink
told you that part
bitterness.
was in there.
There we go.
Bitterness and passive aggression.
I am very passive.
The funny thing is he bothers you for a couple days, and then he switches that gear where he thinks I read it but didn't like it. And he's like, oh, he just doesn't want to tell me it sucks.
Marcus, I'm never worried about anything I send you sucking.
He knows it sucks. He's not
He's
worried about
fine
that at all.
right now.
Positive.
All right. So now we're down to our final 2 questions, which means I am now going to give you one from the worst, best movie with diabetes ever.
Steel Magnolias.
Face off.
Well, Face Off is a good guess. I don't think there's diabetes in it. There actually isn't.
Face Off is a good one.
It is a good one. And actually, by the way, Steel Magnolias is a great choice. Not my genre, but Face Off, of course, starred John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. And what we're going to be talking about is Con Air.
I love Con Air.
Cage.
I haven't seen that since I was tiny, but
All right.
Put the bunny in the box.
Curt, I can't believe it, but what you just said ruined the question.
I didn't hear what you said.
So, that being I'm going to tell you what the question was supposed to be, and then I'm going to give you, I had another question that was harder that I wasn't going to give you guys because you've been drinking. Now you're getting the hard question.
Kurt. Thanks, Kurt.
Kurt, chain reaction Riedy coming in here.
That's way better.
Or we
The whole
can
premise was going to be Nicolas Cage is going home. He's going to be paroled from prison, and he's getting home to see his daughter, and he has a present for her.
Bird in the box.
And
And it's a jellyfish.
And what stuffed animal was it? And Curt nailed the line from the movie, which Curt is what?
Put the jellyfish back in the box.
Put the lotion on skin.
Gross.
Why didn't you put the bunny back in the box?
Oh, bunny. Bunny in a box.
Yeah.
However, now we're going to have to ask you guys a real diabetic question since Curt did that. So,
boo.
in the movie,
So I
Nicolas
won.
Cage,
Thank you. I'm glad I won.
Nicolas Cage's cellmate has diabetes. And during the movie, he becomes quite ill from his diabetes. Now, explain to me how Con Air, and unfortunately, it's going to have to be an essay question now, but this is all Curt's fault. Explain to me how Con Air totally butchered diabetes. And Curt's like, damn it, I should have just been quiet.
It was an excellent impression. I regret nothing.
All right, Sarah, you've learned a lot about diabetes tonight.
Yeah.
What do you think Con Air got wrong?
Okay, I think that he just taped a bunch of jellyfish to himself and ran around the city.
Oh, that was really good.
Thank you. I thought that was pretty. Is that right?
I feel like you've pulled from a lot of the things we've gone over tonight. It's
You did your homework.
Like I was listening.
Yeah, you're at least paying attention.
What else do we got?
Jenna?
I haven't seen this movie in a long time, but I'm just going to assume it's exactly the same as Steel Magnolias. And they say insulin fixes diabetic shock, and that ain't it, Shelby.
You nailed it. She nailed it. What?
So unless you two have that,
I said that the cellmate was in fact hypoglycemic and not hyperglycemic, and that they went into a shock when in fact that would not have happened because the blood sugar was too low.
huh?
That is also in the same vein, and for a non, that's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. Curt, what do you?
I'm like a science geek though, so
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
No, I thought like the main thing wrong with Nicolas Cage and Con Air was his southern accent. With that.
You win. You win.
Or his hand. Or
you
his hand.
see.
Yes, for those playing at home, Hollywood does this all the time. The problem with diabetes is a high blood sugar will not kill you instantly, but the way to fix it is with insulin, and the way to fix a low blood sugar is a peanut butter cup. But it's not as exciting to give somebody a peanut butter cup in a Nicolas Cage movie as it is to give them a shot of insulin. So that's a very popular diabetic trick done in Hollywood. So it's a close call, but I'm going to say Curt's answer was the worst.
Okay. Then Curt, and I feel this is fitting since you're the reason for the question, and I hope that beer's kind of full or whatever you have because it's finish your drink.
Oh
Ooh.
shit! This is an Einstock berry ale. So
Oh, very nice.
Next
It's gonna be a-
sponsorship.
Very nice. Sarah, those were some sick
Maybe a fruitful
callbacks. I
experience for
appreciate
me.
that.
Get that sponsorship.
There is a scene, I do remember this, from Paul Blart the Mall Cop, where he is chasing like the bad guy or whatever, and he has a low blood sugar, but fear not, because he has a lollipop in his pocket, and he licks it, and then he just shoots back up and starts chasing them again.
But that's like video game logic. Like, I think we were talking about this other way, where you find like fruit on the ground and eat it, and then suddenly you can
Like
eat
power
it.
up. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that is how I feel on caffeine, though. I'm very volatile.
Yeah, it's like a Popeye spinach experience. You're just.
It's like, wow. Is there one more question?
We have one last question. This is kind of
Oh.
like the grand finale.
I think I know what I want to do. I want to have a competition for the diabetics and a competition for the nons.
Okay.
When Patrick and I roll into the end of a Guess My Blood Sugar challenge, what we always do is we say the person who is closest to 100 is the winner, and the person who is farthest is the loser. So why don't we do this, Patrick? And at this moment, it'll be at this moment what your blood sugar is. Why don't, Patrick, you and Jenna and I do this, and then while we are writing down our blood sugars, Jackie, Curt, and Sarah have to write down who they think the winner will be. Why don't we let the nons decide if they want to be educated or if they just want to throw darts?
Wait, so you
Either
don't
way,
have
I'm a
actual
throwing
number.
it.
I was gonna say I've drank enough where I'm at the throw darts phase.
I don't know if they need more math, Patrick.
All right, fine. Throw darts.
Patrick, check your blood sugar. I'm checking my blood sugar. Jenna, check your blood sugar.
Yep.
Patrick, what's your blood sugar?
So, my Dexcom just fell off literally a half hour before this, so I checked the old school way with the Omnipod. I am, if you could see that, 219.
Holy sh! That's not close to 100.
No.
Oh.
Jenna, welcome to the first ever Show Your Blood Sugar challenge with us. What's your blood sugar?
104.
Whoa!
Fuck.
Nice.
Damn.
It was
Nice.
101 2 minutes
Nice.
ago, but
Patrick, you and I have been doing this a long time, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what? You're getting closer, but you're still not there. 217.
Wait.
Ooh!
Whoa.
Mother.
I nailed that.
You did?
I put Jenna, Marcus, Patrick.
Oh!
I put Marcus, Jenna, Patrick.
Oh!
I put Marcus, Patrick, Jenna because, thought Jenna was the newbie, but she's the pro.
No.
I ran 5 miles today.
Damn.
Damn, girl!
Here's my punishment that I came up with right now. The people who lost, which would be, I guess, me, Marcus, Jackie, and Curt.
Whoa. I'm better than you.
But Jenna's the best out of all three.
Oh, okay. Okay, Patrick. I see how we play this. All right.
So
Marcus, you failed us.
Yeah.
the 4 do a shot and the losers have a drink.
We'll drink anyway.
Exactly.
Here's the low or high blood sugar.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do, it's your life.
Patrick, do we have a conclusion?
Here's to diabetes.
I'll drink.
But thank
One
you guys
magical
for
day.
being here.
This was so much
And,
fun.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Patrick.
thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for everyone who watched. And yeah, here's diabetes. We know nothing. It's done.